Welcome back. This is Good to Know. We're telling stories about people using their talents to create positive change, like this group of artists in Milwaukee.
Setting a memorial for those that have been fallen. Not for people to realize what's actually going on out here.
With each spray, a building is transformed into a symbol of the need for change.
Come together as one and get it done. And it's doable.
Artists from across Milwaukee, like Dom Whitehurst,
It should be lower, should it?
gather together on North Avenue and Holton Street to spray paint a mural in honor of George Floyd.
It's not just for George Floyd, it's for every black life or brown life that's been killed by the police or the law enforcement. We have to create a better tomorrow today.
For Gabriella West, the emotions are raw as she reflects on what this mural means to her.
This is not okay, and it never will be.
She says what happened to George Floyd could have happened to any of her family members, and she refuses to stay silent.
Use every breath that I have to breathe for the people that can't breathe no more. You're still breathing right now, then you should be standing up and doing something right now.
The artists here say this mural will not only honor George Floyd, but paint a picture of the need for equality and a country free of racism.
It all starts with ourselves. We really need to think and reflect on what implicit biases we have about different kinds of people, whether their ethnicity, their race, or whoever they are. We can't be judging based on color of skin.
In California, an officer with the El Cajon Police Department found 3 men tagging a building, but it wasn't the type of tagging he was used to seeing.
Saw that the message was not one of hate or anything. It was just, peace and love and the peace symbol. And they all agreed that, their avenue that they chose was the wrong one. So they came up with the idea of, well, what if we fixed it? So I said, hey, I'd like to help you with that.
The officer let them go and met them a few hours later to paint the wall together.
And here's 3 guys that were true to their word. Sometimes we all need to be given that opportunity to come back from a mistake.
In Denver, a painter with a purpose is a blessing for some business owners.
I used to do a lot of portraits of people. I just like dogs more than people. And they kind of just have this cool relationship with humans.
Patrick Kane McGregor's piece of art here is extra special.
It was just kind of a mutual serendipity decision,
An example of artist and purpose colliding.
Denver strong, Sam strong, and then dog is going to be saying yes to a milkshake.
You're looking at a window of inspiration, all meant to help support small businesses like Sam's 3 in downtown Denver.
We've been around for 93 years. We've survived a lot of things.
Owner Sam Armitage says surviving this pandemic has been one of the hardest obstacles.
It's a horrible time. It's sad. It's frustrating. You constantly feel like you're drinking water out of a fire hose.
But then came windows of inspiration. A local creative agency called Eclectic Activation, run by all women, came up with the idea for a company to sponsor a small business, kick in some financial support, and bring in an artist to create an inspirational mural.
Let them know that they're still here, they're still serving, they're not going anywhere.
We know that there's ups and downs. There's always going to be ups and downs. And this is a huge down, but we all can build up together.
A special message from the class of 2020. It's good to know.